1,000 words, they say. And look at this picture from tonight's win by Indiana. There is so much to break down in this picture. You have fat Matt Damon right here. Dude's definitely going to go eat his feelings after tonight's loss. You have just so tragic, sad grandpa down here. Will I ever see the Thunder win? I mean, Thunder could still easily win these finals, but that is one pretty dejected grandpa. You've got a nice surrender cobra right there turning around. Oh, maybe that's the grandson of the sad grandpa, and they're making eye contact. You have the one lone Pacers fan amid all these Thunder fans cheering quite loud and obnoxious, I am sure. You have this fan here and this fan here, both looking sky high to the scoreboard, probably to check the time left in the game and realizing zero point 0.3 seconds. That's not a lot of time left for us. You've got this clearly dejected looking man right here, who's just, he looks broken, right? This lady's looking off here. You got this guy up here. You can't see his face, but you know it's a look of disappointment with those crossed arms right there. This right here looks like another surrender cobra right there. You can't see this guy's face, but I think his mouth is open there. And then you've got Kason Wallace, I believe, here. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the look of doubt on a player's face right there. If you have ever seen it, that is the look of, is Haliburton him? Is he the main character? Are these finals going to be about him and what they have done throughout the entire series? And that's kind of want to transition there into an idea that I've had. I've held this idea in for, forgot to focus on me, camera. Focus. Let's go. Forgot to flip open my camera. Here's an idea I've had. I've had this idea since the Pacers had their improbable comeback win versus the Knicks, and I kept it to myself. I thought about talking about it, but was like, you know what? I'm not going to talk about it yet. And the idea that I had, which I think there's enough for me to put it out there where, like, I feel like this idea should happen, and I think if people hear it, they're going to buy into the credibility of it. But maybe the Pacers need to do a little bit more. And that's my thing is, are the Pacers the team of the year already? Like, do they even need to win the finals to be the 2025 team of the year? And now maybe you're saying, Nathan, that's crazy. Like, if the Oklahoma City Thunder win, you're going to pick the Pacers as team of the year over the NBA champions. I mean, every year, ESPN at the ESPYs, they have their team of the year that they announce, right? And honestly, I don't really watch the ESPYs all that much to know if they've done this, but I'm pretty sure if I had to bet, every year that they pick this, the team is a champion, right? Who ends up being the team of the year, if I had to guess. Like, most likely you have to be a champion. Like, have they ever even nominated a team that's not a champion if the Pacers end up losing this series? Like, it's only one game, right? But that's what everybody's been telling themselves every series they've played the Pacers. It's only one game. It's just one game. We can easily bounce back. And the Pacers have shown good luck with that. But here's my thinking on it and my rationale. Like, to me, the Pacers don't need to win the finals to be considered the team of the year. Every year there's going to be champions, right? So, in my opinion, not every single year is there a, like, in terms of team of the year, some of these champions are just run of mill. Like, Eagles, great team. Is that a team where, like, oh, they're absolutely the 2025 team of the year? Like, whoever is going to win in baseball, like, Who cares? Hockey, like whoever wins between Edmonton and Florida, like maybe there could be some discussion there because there's a lot of rich storylines there, but it's hockey. Like hockey's not gonna end up being team of the year, folks. But have the Pacers done enough crazy stuff in this run to be considered team of the year? That's my thought. Like every single round, the Pacers have done something improbable that they looked dead in the water and they made an incredible comeback. And I think honestly that's worthy of being considered a team of the year over someone that is a champion who like every year there's going to be a champion every year. Like do we have to give it to a champion or have the Pacers done something that's so remarkable that they don't need the championship to put them over the top for team of the year? Look at tonight's game. Like here's the ESPN breakdown of it. Let's see, can I zoom in here a little bit and make this bigger? Zoom. Right. And at one point here, you got win pro. I'm actually in game flow because there's something interesting here. At one point where it's like here's where I thought they were dead in the water. 97.9% win probability win. This is when Jalen Williams made the dunk and they had the turnover on the inbounds pass. That happened and I thought, boom, game over. That just felt like it. They'd been kind of keeping it close and suddenly it's now a 15-point game in the fourth quarter. That felt like game over. But what did they do? Obi Toppin, he starts making his free throws. But then even then, there's an interesting part here in tonight's game that happened right here. 97.4%. But if you go to a win probability, this won't show up, but it shows up in the game flow. Shai makes his first free throw and they go to 97.4%. Shai makes his second free throw, and the win probability goes down 96.4 on a made free throw. Did Shai cost his team the game for making that second free throw? Something's weird about the win probability there in the game flow that it's doing that. Adding a point to your lead with only less than 3 minutes left, a 12-point lead is less safe than an 11-point lead. I don't know, other than like all I could think of is maybe there's a larger sample size of 12-point leads versus 11-point leads. So if a team's able to come back, like, and the 12-point lead is more common, like the win probability dips a little bit, like maybe that explains it, but I thought that was funny. But again, they do it. And like this isn't even the best of the Pacer comebacks, but every round they've done this and honestly it's incredible. I think the most impressive would be the Knicks one, right? Where what is 99% or something, or 99.4. I think if you go through it, I can find 99.3 here just going through the win. There's the 99.4. 94 to 111 with 6 minutes left in the fourth. And even just so crazy with this one was unbelievable. One of the most unbelievable comebacks, and the fact that it's the Knicks, it was game one, and New York was so hyped for this. Like, Madison Square Garden was crazy that game, and they just totally sucked the air out of the place. And then you have what they did against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Again, another, like, I see 95 already. Like, this was a 7-point game with less than a minute left right there. 112, 119. And they came back and won it. All those mistakes by Cleveland. Like, these teams keep making mistakes. You have the Bucks come back in overtime where 97.9, 39 seconds, 7, down 7, and they do it again. Like, those are unbelievable comebacks that, like, obviously by the win probability, almost never happen. And they've done it 4 times. And Haliburton has so many clutch game winning shots. It's unbelievable that to me, I'm already sold. I think they're the team of the year. It does even if they get swept the rest of the way and they lose in 5, like maybe that dampens it a little bit. I think if they go 6, if they get one more win, it's just it's lock. I don't care. They don't for me, they don't need to win it. I think we need to break out of like every year the team of the year has to be a champion, and I'm even saying this knowing like full well I don't maybe the ESPYs has already done this and they have given a team of the year award that wasn't like a champion. But I think the Pacers have done something that's worth it. Like these guys are like Boromir in Lord of the Rings, except they're Boromir if he got up and pulled out all the arrows and then killed all the orcs and walked the ring to Mordor. Literary reference or movie reference, however you know Lord of the Rings. This team is unbelievable, and I'm putting it out into the universe. I think they are worthy of being at 100 nominated, and I think they're worthy of winning it based on what they have done this uh, postseason. It's incredible. And honestly, I know it's just game one. I think they're going to do it. I think they're going to pull it off. They've got really strong vibes of Team of Destiny. And I don't care if saying that comes back to bite me. Like, I'm a Pacers fan. I'm going to be rooting for this team going forward. And what a run for Haliburton, who was voted overrated by his peers. Like only 13 people, a little bit overblown on that. But to have this run after that result of being called the most overrated player, to have this run, like it has to feel so freaking good. So I don't know. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Let me know your thoughts. Are the Pacers the team of the year? I think they are. Period. But I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you what to think. I'm just asking if you'd like to. If you'd like to expand that sports brain of yours. Think about